Hello, my sexy and beautiful people of the internet. My name is Diego, also known as the Chilean Retro Gamer, and welcome back to another special edition of Capcom vs Konami here on No Nintendo Allowed. Well, I guess I mentioned it at some point during the Castlevania Chronicles playthrough that, of course, in order to make the actual competition go on, quote-unquote competition, yeah, I started with a Konami game, but today we're doing a Capcom game, and a good one. I'm gonna be playing Mega Man 8, but for the Sega Saturn. Just to play a different version from the one that I have played many times in the past. The one from PS1. I want to warn you though, the emulation for the Sega Saturn is really unstable. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to play the whole game because of these very same issues. I will try to make save states often, at least after every level, to make sure we will be able to continue with the game for as long as we can, but sometimes the emulator crashes with no previous warning, so yeah, it could be a little bit of a problem. So every once in a while, when I think I made enough progress, I will be making my save states in order not to lose my progress. Of course, if the game crashes to a point of not being able to restore it, regardless of how many tries you give it, I guess we should just move on. So yeah, of course, for these special editions, I decided to do a Konami game first, just for a change, and then a Capcom game. So as you know, I did some Castlevania Chronicles on the PlayStation 1, but I also wanted to do a Capcom game that was released around the same time, which is Mega Man 8. So I guess this version also has the shitty voice acting from the PS1 version, right? The idea is to see all of it. Well, in theory, you are enemies.
Mega Man, hurry! You must come with me!
You can't leave yet!
Rush jet! Whoa! Dad, you'll have to take care of this some other time.
No! Don't run away, coward. You'll pay for this insult. I'll be back.
Dr. Light, what is the problem?
A strange meteor has fallen to Earth just a while ago. This meteor seems to be emitting a powerful energy signature. Something this powerful must not fall into the hands of evil.
I understand, Dr. Light. I'm on it.
Thank you, Mega Man. If you can, please bring the meteor back.
Okay.
So yeah, this whole voice acting in general, not just
Ready.
2 or 3 voices, are really embarrassing to listen to. Sorry, I'm just waking up. That's why I'm not able to speak like in the way I want to deliver my messages. Oh, actually, I just took a nap. It's almost 5 p.m. It's not the typical morning waking up excuse of my voice being shitty and everything. I can read you, not hear you. Search the island. You can't find it on any map. It's a creepy island, yeah. Be careful, Mega Man. Your new weapon is ready, take it with you. It's called the Mega Ball. You can kick it to attack the enemies. Yeah, it's a powerful weapon that I'll be using only twice in the game, for a couple of bosses to be very specific. But for most of the time I'm gonna ignore it. Okay, now, as a way of demonstrating it, I'll use it for that guy to push the button and open up a secret. An optional secret, by the way, which is an extra room in which Mega Man can swim. Funny jokes. As far as I know, it's the only Mega Man game in which Mega Man can actually swim. Funnily enough, in the continuation, quote-unquote, or the alternate version to this, which is Mega Man and Base on Super Famicom and the GBA, Mega Man cannot swim. But in this one that has pretty much, or is based on the exact same engine, he can swim. Well, his swimming makes things a little bit easier in water stages, but there are not really too many in this game. Oh, this is the tutorial level. You shouldn't expect too much out of this one. I think I made it to the boss. Well, this one actually has the Mega Ball as a weakness, right? I don't usually use it for this guy. But as you can see, it's pretty useful. I mean, oh shit, alright, I need some distance. He literally didn't attack me with anything. And there you have it.
It's over, Wily.
At least it won't be surprising when you get further into the game. You know already who it is, the enemy you are supposed to be fighting. I am too late. You found something that's more powerful than this base. Ha ha ha. Yeah, you said the same thing the previous 7 times. What's this? A robot? It's still alive. I must help it. That's one of the guys we saw in the intro. Man, Mega Man, can you hear me? Is anything going on? Yes, Doctor, I found a robot. What? Okay, I understand. I'll go there and pick it up. You go after Wily.
I got it, Doctor.
I think there are a couple of differences between this version and the PlayStation 1 version, actually. There are a couple of extra bosses, which I don't know if I'll be able to find, to be honest. I'm just gonna play this game like pretty much any other Mega Man 8 playthrough I've done. Alright.
Let's do it.
Let's go for Frostman, which is my usual, or probably the most common first choice for the first boss here. The only boss that I'm doing today, by the way, because I already took quite a few minutes in the intro and the tutorial level.
Ready.
Well, as you know, this level has a reputation. Jump, jump, slide, slide sequence. Which can get me killed a couple times. Don't get surprised. But in all honesty, I think the worst jump, jump, slide, slide sequence is the one in Wily Stage 1. I'm not apologizing for the spoilers because everybody has watched me play Mega Man 8 at some point. It's probably the Mega Man game I have recorded the least, together with 9 and 10. But I've done it a couple of times on camera. On live streams for the most part. I think it's the first time I actually do this pre-recorded in English. Because I did it one time, a few years ago, in Spanish. But not everybody watched that. So maybe for some of you it could be a first. So far so good. Oh my god! I know it's not what he says. I don't know, it always sounded to me like he said, oh my god. I have a terrible ear in general for understanding certain things in English. Still to this day. Alright, a little bit of health back, sure. It's getting tougher. Okay, I honestly thought this sequel was going to be worse, even though it was getting lengthy. Oh yeah, in this level we deal with the mechanic of basically 2 levels in one instead of 2 halves. Because if I'm not mistaken, if I game over, basically if I lose all of my lives here, I continue from here and not from the very beginning of the stage. Which makes me think that this is actually divided into 2 levels instead of 2 halves of one single level. Convenient for casual gamers? Yeah, definitely. I mean, it should be convenient for some scrub, attempt, wannabe gamer like myself, right? But in general, I never had like major trouble playing Mega Man games, which I still don't understand to this day why people consider it like a hard game to play. Like people don't like Mega Man games because they are hard, quotes. I mean, as long as you know the weaknesses for the bosses, it completely stops being a hard game. So I still don't understand to this day some of the complaint that some people have for not playing Mega Man games. Wait, is this supposed to be part of the level? I don't remember it. I don't remember this. Oh, never mind, yes. Okay, I've noticed also so far that the music sounds slightly different in this version. Like inferior quality in a way. It's not like the full CD quality sound of the PlayStation 1. Not that I'm not saying it sounds bad at all, but it does sound a little different to me. It's basically how the game would sound if this was from a cartridge. Listen to this part. The instrumentation is actually kind of different. I'm gonna save my game, by the way. Again, every little tiny bit of progress I will save it with save states because this emulator is really unstable. Yeah, it feels like some of the instrumentation was a little bit different. Probably I shouldn't have said something like inferior or worse. Because people are sensitive, I mean... But yeah, that's the impression I've got so far. Like a little bit of the music of the tutorial stage sounded a little bit different to me. Alright, I am actually dying a lot. Don't worry guys, I mean in case I game over here, I can reload the state I just made. It's one of those quick reaction bullshit sections. Man, you gotta react faster. Oops. Yeah, those guys are supposed to be blocking your way. Let's see how good the save states are. Okay, it works. I've done a few Sega Saturn gameplays on camera. Not all games work in the proper way. Some simply do not even boot. Some others crash rather quickly. And others just don't function in the intended way. But I guess in general 2D games like this one don't cause too much trouble. I think I played, I think it was last year on one of the secondary channels. And also another special edition of Capcom vs Konami. Playing, I think it was a compilation of Twinbee games. Playing a couple of them. I think I played the Saturn version as far as I remember. That worked out fine because there was a collection of classic Alright, I'm not making the jumps in the proper way. I should have beaten the level by now. But I'm taking way too long in this section. Well, jump, slide reputation of having to redo the whole section. Also, I'm not concentrated. I'm just focusing too much on the commentary. Yeah, I'm giving out excuses already. Dude, that was the last jump. That wasn't even hard. Last life, again. This part is actually much shorter and in a way easier than the first one that I cleared in my first attempt. But yeah, again, even if I game over, I basically would start from this second level. You have to treat them like two separate levels. I don't know why I'm misperforming like this. Okay, let's confirm this, what I just told you. So yeah, I restart from this second section. Ready. But I'm gonna reload. Dude, 20 minutes and 2 fucking levels only. I'm sure things will smooth out a little bit more. Also, I should shut the fuck up. I'm not paying attention to the instructions from the game. Trust me, I do need the game to tell me. Or listen to the game. I'm speaking over it. And I jumped too early. Yeah, I'm speaking way too much over the instructions, jump, slide. I do have to pay attention, trust me. I don't know it by heart. I'm just guessing. So quiet. I told you, it was my fault, my commentary's fault. I can't fucking shut up. Well, there is no more. Again, I should have finished this like 3 minutes ago. But yeah, someone cannot fucking be quiet, right?
Please. I'll crush you. I will beat you.
Yeah, let's make it worse. The voice is worse. This music also sounds different to me. What am I trying to wall jump? I'm not playing fucking Mega Man X. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm really not concentrating. Simple.
Ice wave.
And yeah, I'm gonna save, I guess. I don't know if it actually saves my data, this emulator, but at least I'm save stating in case of an accident. Alright guys, sorry for taking this long. Anyway, this is pretty much all what I intended to record for today's video. So thank you for watching, I'll see you next time with more Mega Man 8 on the Saturn.